Hey everyone, Andrew with Andrig's Aircooled Technology. Just wanted to do a quick video with an important announcement, which is the Evolution 2 fans are coming back. The new design. This is one of the samples that I received from the production mold. Performance is outstanding. Almost 29% increase in cooling capacity, airflow from a stock doghouse fan in a doghouse fan shroud. So performance is excellent. It's 65% lighter than the OEM fan. Uses the same mounting system as the Evolution 1. So you'll have that same mounting system. I'll do a installation video illustrating this. And of course it will come with the air inlet backing plate combination, so you will get air from both sides. And I'm really excited about this because this will have the reliability of the Evolution 1 with even greater performance than the original Evolution 2. So price on these are going to list for $179. That's $20 less than the original Evolution 2 fan, so I was able to reduce the price, which is really nice for everybody. If you had a failure on the Evolution 2 original fans, if you had that, please email me with your order number and some proof. Hopefully you have a photograph or whatever of it failing. Most people that it failed actually sent me a photo of it. So so send that photo or reference an email. I'll find it from your order number that if you've already shown me some failure, and I'll give you an extra discount off this fan, a steep discount that'll make hopefully that situation better for you guys. I can't afford to give free fans to everybody, but I can afford to do, for the ones that had failures, to do a special offer. So keep that in mind. In the pre-order, I'm going to open up pre-orders for this, because I'm going to get delivery probably May 29th. So we're talking about a month and a half. Although I will set the expectation here and in the message on the pre-order that it's likely to be the first week of June. And obviously if I get them on the 29th of May, it'll take a little time to ship whatever pre-orders are. Last time it took me couple days to pack up all the orders for the pre-orders on the Evolution 1. So to get all of them, I think I shipped most of them on one day, but to get all of them, I think it was 2 or 3 days to do. So just keep that in mind too. So some shipping will happen obviously once I receive the inventory. And this is really exciting. I think we're finally going to get a bulletproof. Install it, forget it. Don't ever have to worry about this thing failing. Doesn't really matter what RPM level you're doing. Doesn't matter what your engine is. It's going to work. It's 65% lighter than the OEM fan as well. So the Evolution 1 is 73% lighter. Obviously this one was going to be heavier, just nature of the fan. But these just came out beautifully. I mean, this is what people will get, and it's really nice. And so that's really kind of it on that one. So pre-orders will probably become available later today. One other thing is I now have really a range of cooling products, from just a velocity ring, an Evolution 1 fan, an Evolution 1 fan with a velocity ring. Now we're coming back with the Evolution 2 fans. We got an Evolution 2 fan with a velocity ring. And we also have the Evolution fan shroud, even with a kind of next level of performance with an OEM fan. Then you've got that with a velocity ring. Then you have that with the Evolution 1 fan. Then you got that with the Evolution 1 fan and a velocity ring. So then now on top of that, you got the Evolution 2 fan. So the Evolution 2 complete cooling system will be coming back as well, and that with a velocity ring. So there's a step change in cooling performance with all of those variants, right? So I have created a mathematical model based on horsepower ranges to kind of help guide the selection. And of course you can always contact me directly with your engine specs and kind of where you think you are horsepower wise. If you've never put it on a dyno, if you give me kind of cam and head, besides an induction, what you're doing induction wise, besides the displacement, I can probably slot you in with an educated guess about kind of where it is that you need to be, so to advise you. So I don't want to sell people things they don't really need. Like overcooling the engine's a problem. So if you have a stock engine, it doesn't make any sense, right, to overdo it and even go to this Evolution 2 fan system. It'll look cool, and it'll definitely cool your engine really, really well. But if it's a stock engine, there's really no point, right? So stock engines can be undercooled in really hot climates and under various load conditions. So a step up from stock is good in terms of cooling capacity if you have a stock engine. But we just I don't want to sell people stuff that they don't really need. And overcooling the engine can be a problem, right? If your oil temperatures stay too low, you start getting acid formation in your oil. It's just bad for your engine, right? So you don't want to do that. So that mathematical model that I've created, which I'm pretty confident in, and of course we'll probably refine that over time as I get some feedback from customers. But I think it's a good model, and it has some variables in it that I can change depending on load you're really going to put on the engine. So like if you're just a street-driven car, and most of the time you're just like cruising on the highways, surface streets, whatever, and you just do hard acceleration, etc., those kind of things, just having fun in a street car, well, you're not really hitting that peak, load of the engine that often, right? So the amount of cooling capacity you need is less than if, let's say, the same engine in a race scenario, let's say it's endurance racing, off-road, or endurance racing on a track, where you're, hitting, somewhere between, 50, 75% peak power loads on a very consistent basis. That changes how much cooling you need, right? So I have variables I can plug into that model that will help me say, kind of match it up to what you need. So that's other information that you can give. So with that, pre-orders are going to start probably later today, both for the fan kits by themselves and for the Evolution 2 cooling systems, both with fresh air and without fresh air heat. So depending what you want there, will be available pre-order, and we'll have a special discount for anyone that had a failure on the original Evolution 2 fan. So just once again, just to reiterate that, you can contact me directly if you had a failure, info@andrigsaircooledtechnology.com, and I will set up a discount code specifically for you that will take the price way down. So it's going to be a very steep discount for you guys that had failures, right? So I think that's as best I can do, and I want to make this as best as I can for anyone who wants to use this technology. The other technology worked, we just had the failures, right? So, and this is even better. So and you'll have reliability. So we've gone from kind of a problem to I know we have the solution that will work, and people can just run these things without worrying. So really appreciate all the support through all of these problems that we had with the Evolution 2. And this was a long and an expensive road to get to this point, but I'm real excited about it. They came out beautifully, and they perform beautifully, and you're just going to have reliability. So this is a great new product, replacing the original that had some problems, and I think you guys are going to be really excited about it, and to get some great use out of this stuff, and know that you can just take it, put it in your car. If you're taking a 2,000-mile road trip, you don't have to worry about it. If you're on the track, you don't have to worry about it. If you're off-road, rallying or doing like the Mexican 1000 or the Baja 1000, you can do it with this and not worry about it. You'll just have good reliability. So you just install it, and it'll be good. So I really appreciate the support again, and look for those pre-orders, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.